Hello everyone, this is Netra Dev here and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the Lithuanian student visa application process and also what are the documents required to submit your application at the VFS. As many of you have requested me to make a video on this topic, so here I am making one. If you have any other queries or if you have any other topics related for which you want me to make a video of, please do mention them in the comment section. I would be really happy to do so. So in the later part of the video, I'm going to talk about what are the documents required in order to submit your visa and how the visa application and documentation process looks like. Basically, you need not depend on any agents or consultants for this process. You can do it entirely by your own. So you can save a lot of money, need not pay any agent fee or consultant fee. So basically, I'm helping you to save a lot of money. And also, I'm giving you some insights on how you can further proceed with your own application yourself. So stay tuned and let's go to the documentation process video. So what are the documents required for the visa submission process? So to find that, we go to the VFS GLOBAL Lithuania, India. Click the first one, that is Welcome to VFS Global. And here, as you can see, this is a LTU Indian website. So this is VFS Global Lithuania website. And here you have a column, Apply for Visa. Just click Start Now. Here, the step-by-step guide will walk you through the entire process of how to find what visa category you come under and what are the documents required for that visa category and how to book an appointment at the visa application center, that is the VAC, and what are the steps and procedures involved in visiting the VAC for submission of your documents, and what do you do after you submit your document, how to track your application, and the final process, how to collect your passport. So let's go to the first, identify your visa type. We click visa type. So since you're a student, you have to go to the study visit. Here you can see how to do your you have an online application form that has to be filled. What is the visa fee? If you're taking a short-term visit, like for less than 6 months of study, then the visa fee would be this. And if you have a long-term student visa, then the visa fee would be around 10,000 rupees. So for the documents required, you have an electronic application form. You can click here and it will take you to the EPM website. Just click new application and voila, you just have to fill in the general visa application data, your personal data, your address, your current occupation, your travel document data, that is your passport data, and the residence in the country other than your nationality, just basic information about yourself. And once you click in Save for Submission and you click Submit, this will generate an application number here, and you can also download this application form and you must take it with you when you go to the visa application form. When you go to the visa application center for your visa application submission. Okay, so let's see the documents required for the National D Full-Time Study Purpose visa. So what is a National D full-time? So that is someone who is a student arriving in the Lithuania to consecutive full-time studies or higher education in a reputed Lithuanian establishment, that is a university, and should apply for a multiple entry visa. So multiple entry is basically you can enter Lithuania and come back to India how many times ever you want to. That is called the multiple entry. So for that you have to have the complete signed national visa application form. That is nothing but the one we saw here. And then you have to take a passport photo with this requirements. You can also find the photo specification here. They have certain requirements. The photo must be 3.5 to 4.5 centimeter. Brightness should be like this. You have to show your skin tone naturally. You shouldn't do any sort of like hard makeup or something. It should be without a hat or a cap, and it should be without the applicant's hair tucked behind his ears, and etc. So they have some specifications. You can check it out later, or check it out before you go to the photo center to take a picture. And the next is a valid travel document, that is your passport. You have to also take a health insurance that covers your medical expense for about 30,000 euros. And then you have to show them a confirmation of your air ticket reservation, basically an itinerary or a air ticket reservation confirmation. The mediation letter. This letter is actually generated by your university, and the university will directly upload it to this website. So please contact your university for mediation letter. And next is the proof of financial means, that is your funds in the bank. Your university will give you an estimate of so and so euros. In my case, it was around 4,000 to 4,500 euros per year. You have to provide the original bank statement that is at least 3 months. It should have the statement of 3 months from the date you take the statement, 3 months before, and it should be duly stamped and signed by the bank manager or something. So you have to go to the bank manager and ask him for a separate document with details saying such as this is the bank holder's name, account number, and they have so and so money in their account, and it should be sealed and signed by the bank or manager or someone who's in charge. And if you are having a tax return like form 16, etc., etc., in that case you have to show 2 years income tax data. In case of sponsorship, for example, if your parents are sponsoring you, for example, let's say your mother or your father is sponsoring, then you have to take an affidavit of sponsorship from parents or relatives. So basically you buy a stamp paper of 100 rupees, and then you put your parents' photo, like your mother or your father, and you type in information saying that my parent, like so and so person, is sponsoring me while I continue my study in Lithuania for this particular period. Basically you go to a notary or any court places, you get the stamp paper and you just have to notarize it. So make sure you have a notarized copy as well. And also your documents providing educational background, that has to be legalized. So this is very important. Basically, if you hold a bachelor's degree in India, from India, you have to contact the Ministry of Education in your state. So since I belong to Tamil Nadu, my father actually went to Chennai, where there is Ministry of Education, and then we spoke to them about getting my 10th and 12th and bachelor's documents legalized. So I got it legalized from there. And the consular fee, that is nothing but the 10,000 rupees we saw in the other column. So this is important. Lithuanian embassy reserves the right to ask for additional document and or request the application to come for an interview. So this is very important, guys. So you need to make sure your documents are perfectly done, and even if the embassy wants you to go there, you have to go there. So this is information for the agents, so this is not for us. And here, the student visa application processing time is 14 days, and you have to wait for 14 calendar days. So basically it's 14 calendar days. Also, it might take long. In my case, I think it took around 25 days. So please be patient after you submit your visa documentation, guys. That's how the documentation process looks like. let's go to the book an appointment column. So here you can schedule an appointment. So this is the next step after you make all your documents ready and you're ready to submit them at the VFS application center. So you go there, book an appointment, click let's get started, and you just have to register, you know, like I have my registration which is already done. So I don't have any active applications here, as you could see. I just go to the start new booking and I click in and type in all the required details. So let's say I'm like taking Delhi. So you have the long stay, short stay options. So you just have to like click one, long stay, and here you have the subcategory. So basically you just fill in all the information and then you click continue. It'll take you to the your detail website where you have to put your name, surname, your date of birth, your passport details, etc., and then you book an appointment. You will have some date and slot timings available, so just click that and your appointment is booked. It's very simple, guys, super simple. And this is the information on how, you know, what to do before you go to the visa application center and how to track them. You know, basically after you submit your application, you will have a reference number generated in your receipt. So when you pay the 10,000 rupees, the counselor fee, you will have you will have a reference number generated on the receipt of your payment. So with that number you can track your application, and then after a couple of days you can collect your passport. So this is how the documentation process looks like. And one more thing, guys, you can always contact the VFS Global via phone. Like, you have their number here and they work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Thursday. Just call them and ask them if you have any doubt regarding your documentation process. Just contact them, or also you can also write an email to them. They will reply to you within 2 business days, guys, within 2 business days. Please make sure to contact them if you have any queries at all, any. Okay, and I hope this video was helpful. So that's the last part of the video, guys, and thank you for watching. If you have any doubts or queries with regard to the documentation process, I suggest you to please call the VFS and write an email to them. They are very, very quick in responding. And also, if you have any other queries, please do leave them in the comment section below. I would be really happy to answer to your queries. Also, you can connect with me via LinkedIn. My ID is Netra Dev. You can find it in the description. And I hope this video was helpful, and I love you all. Bye bye, and all the best for the visa application process.